Well, howdy, friends. Welcome to Let's Playmond with Raymond. Thanks for joining me on the couch. Hey, so I said I was going to be playing something a little bit different from Final Fantasy in my next playthrough, and you can't get much more different than this. It's EarthBound, the war against Gygus. If you're new to the channel, new to the series of Let's Playmond, thank you for joining me right here on the couch. The reason it looks like this, the way I've got kind of just the TV in front of me here. When I started this, it was kind of an homage to when I was a kid. I would sit on the couch, or I'd sit on the floor, and I'd watch my dad play the original Final Fantasy on the NES. And that was such an important part of my childhood, and I wanted to share that kind of vibe with everybody with this kind of channel. Now, this game, this one is all me. This is all me. This game came out several years later. I got it when I was a little bit older. I played this one by myself. It was an important game for me in my teen years. A lot of days daydreaming that I was this kid with psychic powers going on an adventure to save the world in a kind of a modern day setting. Because as you can see, this is not like your Final Fantasy, where you're in this medieval style swords and sorcery world. This is set in what was at the time the modern day. Now that was, again, 30 years ago, but it's definitely much more recognizable to us as we know it compared to, you know, the old knights and castles kind of vibe. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I love that, but EarthBound is very special, and this one is kind of a weird one if you've never played it before, so I hope you have fun as you join me. We're going to start a new game. I'm playing this on the Nintendo Switch Online service. It is a Super Nintendo game. I do have a copy of this on the SNES, and I still have my player's guide. I might pull that out at some point in this playthrough. Start with fast text speed stereo instead of mono, because you used to have to pick. You get some different flavors for your style of windows. This is the plain, that's the mint. You got strawberry, banana, and peanut. I always like the peanut flavor, but I think I'm going to go with the mint flavor today. Now, you can name your characters whatever you want. I always like to name them after myself. You know, I would be Ted, and I would name the characters after my friends and that sort of thing. But I think we're going to go with the canonical names for the characters. You select them through the Don't Care option. Ness is the name for this character. And that sound, that Okiska, that is the creator of this game, Shigesato Itoi. They recorded him and stuck the recording in the game, and he's saying, "Okay, desu ka," Japanese, basically meaning, is that right? Are you right? You're good with that? So here's Paula. This is Jeff. He's your friend. And your other friend. Now, this is actually his name. And we're going to go with Pooh, because those are the names. Now, the dog has a canonical name, King. You can name Peach, Sparky, Rex, Baby, Rover, Misty. I'm actually going to name this dog after my dog, the dog that I had for many years. He was a little wiener dog. His name was Prince. And I love him. Favorite homemade food? The first don't care option is steak, but I always skipped to pasta. Nothing makes me happier than a nice big bowl of pasta. Favorite thing? So the favorite thing is a little weird. Rockin'. Ooh, hammer. Love. Gifts. Slime. Gaming. Or boxing for some reason. This is, well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let it be a surprise. We're just gonna stick with rockin'. We're gonna go pretty Pretty canonical here, but a few changes on the right-hand side there. Are you sure? Let's roll. The year is 1990X. This game came out in 1995. I don't know why they put the X there. 1-ette, a small town in Eagleland. Ness's house. This is us. This is Ness. I have $20, 30 hit points, and 10 PP. I'm level 1. 2 in all of my stats: offense, defense, speed, guts, vitality, IQ, and luck. I have nothing but my ATM card. ATM card. You know, shouldn't leave home without. It even works overseas. No problem here. Alright, I'm outside. Put the light on. Let's see what's going on. You can hear the sirens in the background. That's actually in the game. That's not outside my window. Hey, bro. Did the sound wake you up? Were you freaked out? What was that noise? Ness, you don't seem scared. Are you nuts? Now you want to go check it out? Oh, okay. You'll sneak out of your room anyway, even if I asked you not to. At least change out of your jammies before you go. So now you put on your clothes. You can just walk out the door. If you don't talk to your mom, you can just head outside in your jammies if you want and do this next section of the game in your pajamas. But we'll put on our lucky red cap and our striped shirt and shorts and shoes and our little backpack. Besides humans, dogs also sleep at night. Why aren't you asleep? Beep. Phone's out. I want to return home, but the road is closed. People are taking this meteorite situation too seriously. South to the suburbs of 1-ette. 1-ette police are infamous for closing roads if something is going on. We are going for the world record. Don't panic. It's just a... what? Meteorite that... who? Fell? I just want to... what? Go home. That officer's a little out of it. Did you hear the big bang? I think a meteorite landed nearby. I want to be the first to go see it. Okay? I'm going to try to be the first to get there. I love this character. Because he just sits here running in place. He never actually makes it. Let's see what's going on next door. Oh, hi. Pokey, my brother, ran out of here to chase after a police car. He said, Picky, you should stay home. So I'm home watching our house. Mom and Dad aren't home yet. They went out to an elegant restaurant. Now you know what time it is? Get your butt home, pronto. A meteorite has landed. The sharks are running wild in town. You kids are wandering around, and I'm hungry. I hate my job. It's dangerous to go to the hilltop. Even if I advise you not to go, it won't stop you, will it? So we're already seeing a bit of a difference in the style and tone of this game. Hey you! Don't you know what time it is? Instead of treasure chests, there are presents. So you may have noticed I was talking without opening up the menu. You can use the menu and select talk to, but you can also just press the L button and it will do check or talk depending on what you're looking at. Let's open the present. There's a bread roll inside. Ness takes it. There are no potions in this game. Instead, you have food. Bread roll. When eaten, you recover about 30 HP. Alright. Good to know. Hey, Ness, saw you, buddy. Yeah, meteorite fell down and went boom. It was a real mess for a while. I was fine because I always eat garlic and work out to help make my body stronger. However, the weakest citizens probably fainted. I also wanted to tell you. Whoops. I almost told you about my... by the way, Ness, did you check my billboard? I wrote that message myself. That's my real job, you know. I'm a billboard guy. Don't you check out my work. Treasure Hunter. This is Liar Exaggerates house. Seems like a trustworthy fella. The meteorite looks different than usual. Strange and marvelous, as well as mysterious. Ooh. Shh, shh. Nice timing, Ness. You do something about Pokey. He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. You're not friends, but are you neighbors? Come on, help me out of here. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Get out of my way. Clear out. Of way out. Get my... Whoops. My mistake. I meant, get out of my way. Hey, Ness. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the cops. Oops. I mean the officer's way. You can go home now. Tomorrow, I, Pokey, will tell you more about this strange meteorite. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. There's nowhere else for us to go, so I guess we'll just go home. I wonder when the cops will leave. Well, as we make our way home, I'll let you know that probably be uploading a few times a week, just to kind of get through this game. It was probably a little bit longer than the original Final Fantasy was, but we'll see how it goes. Welcome home, Ness. It's not necessary to talk about it tonight. It's late. Scoot off to bed now. Later that night. You know, my bedroom when I was, I think like 13 years old, was kind of laid out like this. Bed against the wall, and then I had a desk and a little bookcase lamp next to the bed. I noticed it one time, and one of my friends thought I did it on purpose. Someone's knocking at the door. What an annoying knock. My land, who could be knocking at the door at this time of night? Would you answer it? Okay. I've got fleas sucking me dry, so I'm just gonna lie still for now. Hey, listen to what I gotta say. When I took Picky to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Anyway, as I was saying, the police that were guarding the meteorite landing left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know the sharks, they're the local ruffians. And they were really going wild. Well, suddenly I noticed that Picky was gone. I blame the cops. It certainly wasn't my fault at all. Oh, if my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Picky? No. If you refuse me, I'll say something that'll cut you like a knife. Will you come with me? No. Okay, I won't say anything to hurt you. Will you please come with me? Okay. Okay, good buddy. Let's blow this popsicle stand. Before we go, why don't you say goodbye to your mom? Don't you agree, ma'am? I know that the dog is unreliable, but you should take Prince along. The cracked bat in Tracy's room could help out at a time like this. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies before you leave. All right. We'll pop into Tracy's room. That's her sister. Cracked bat inside. A cracked bat. Ness can equip this weapon. You have to go to the equip menu, and I get 4 points of offense with that. Now this is a much older school RPG. You have a limited number of inventory slots, and your equipment takes up inventory. So inventory management is going to be something that will come up very soon. I'll do everything I can to help you. Good luck in your adventure. You might get hungry along the way, so here's a cookie. And you can also leave anything you don't need with me. Do you want me to hang on to something? Not right now. Be careful. Yeah, sure. You're cool. Whatever. Do you want me to go with you? I guess I have no choice. Let's go. Prince joins you. All right. You go out in front, and I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Pokey joins you. The phone is ringing. Answer it. At my house, my dad gets bent if I don't get the phone within the first 3 rings. Let's answer the phone. Hello, it's your dad. Work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I am always behind you, 100%. Don't be afraid. I know that you're brave. You can do it. And don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress when you call me. Oh, yeah. I deposited $30 into your bank account. Do you have your ATM card? Draw your money from any cash machine and buy whatever you need. Good luck, my boy. I feel like such a hero. What? Well, the father of a hero, at least. Beep. Kind of a weird start, but here we go. So in this game, there are no random encounters in the sense we might have been used to. All the enemies appear in the overworld, and you can avoid them if you play your cards right. The runaway dog is making a loud, piercing howl. Prince charges forward. Pokey uses Ness as a shield. Prince used a biting attack, dodged quickly. Pokey complained to Ness. Ness attacks. Pokey tried to edge closer to the enemy. Prince growled and lunged forward. So, the thing about this game, and I probably won't read like all the flavor text as the battles go on. I'll read the interesting things. Ness is level 2, offense went up by 2, maximum HP went up by 1, maximum PP went up by 1, and Ness realized the power of Life Up Alpha. Enemies in this game do a lot of weird things. They don't just attack. They don't just do special attacks. Sometimes they'll kind of like waste their turn in a sense by doing something weird. And so I'll try to read as many of those as they come up. Pokey, of course, also does many weird things. He doesn't really help you in battle. This is a coil snake. Prince charged forward. Pokey played dead. Smash is the critical hit of this game. You get a really neat text box effect and a little green flash. When the enemy smashes you, it's red. You want to watch out for those. Makes a different sound, too. This is based a lot on the Dragon Quest franchise. Here's another enemy. These are the spiteful crows. Prince is barking. Pokey used Ness as a shield. Spiteful crows are very fast. They do a lot of damage. Pecked at my eyes. Pokey pretended to cry. Spiteful crow has a big grin on its face. Pokey played dead. Prince is barking. I ate a cookie and recovered 6 HP. 5 damage. Pokey pretended to cry. 13 damage. And it stole my bread roll. They steal your items. Should have used the bread roll instead of the cookie. Tried to steal something but failed. Big grin on its face. Pokey used Ness as a shield. Alright. Well, we took down the Spiteful Crow. The enemy left a present. Inside the present there was a cookie. Ness took it. Spiteful crows will always drop cookies. If I had used my bread roll instead of my cookie, I would have just gotten it back. But I'll take it now. My HP are maxed out. Hey, Ness. I was too busy to investigate, but I heard a child's voice in the hilltop. I'm a busy man, but when I do a job, I do it well. I'm a men's man. Oops. Well, there's Picky there. Oof! If I knew this was going to be such a scary place, I wouldn't have come along. I'm out of here. Oh, you woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. You see, Pokey got scared and ran away. Well, I'm glad you're okay at least. Let's go home now. I bet Mom and Dad are worried sick about us. Jeez, sometimes I wonder which one of us is the real big brother. Picky joins you. Picky is not as useless as Pokey. But, Ness, do you hear buzzing? That sounds like a bee flying around. No. Oh, come on, you must hear it. A bee I am not. I'm from 10 years in the future. And in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I am from, there is a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. 10 years ago. It says, when the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock and will reveal the path of light. You see, it is my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. This I believe. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set into motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of the utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. The legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeated Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do, Ness. Did you listen to what I told you? Yes. Thank you for listening to my long story. You are as exceptional as I expected you to be. Buzz has now joined us. Ness, looks like you're really in a lot of trouble this time. 3 boys, he said? I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into this kind of thing at all. Oh, jeez. My heart is pounding right out of my chest. Ness, buddy, I have something to tell you, and only you. Can you come visit me later alone? That little music cue tells you that something is afoot. It's a clue. you'll notice that all the enemies are gone now. Well, it's been a long time, Buzz Buzz. You've been successful at foiling Master Gaius's plans, but Buzz Buzz, you must now surrender. You're no longer a hero, just a useless insect. I'll stomp you hard. The Starman Jr. blocked the way. This is the first boss fight. Buzz Buzz tried PSI Shield Sigma, I believe. And our bodies are protected by the Psychic Shield. Picky does 1 damage. Pokey complained to Ness. Starman Jr. tried PSI Fire Beta. But the Psychic Shield made it disappear. So the Psychic Shield helps protect us from Starman Jr.'s attacks. Buzz Buzz, also very strong, 150 damage. Picky is chanting a magic spell. Pokey used Ness as a shield. Buzz Buzz will always get these psychic shields up to prevent any damage. There's really no way you can lose this fight. Pokey tried to edge closer to the enemy. Ness did 3 damage. Starman Jr.'s on guard. Buzz Buzz charged forward, 99 damage, and the Starman Jr. was defeated. And Ness is now level 3. Offense went up by 1, defense went up by 1, vitality went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, luck went up by 1, maximum HP went up by 14, maximum PP went up by 4. Whew! He's taking a big chance there. He came from 10 years in the future to kill me, so we can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gaius, as well as humans with evil thoughts. Definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are also becoming violent due to Gaius's influence over the evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Well, we'll bring the boys home. Where in Sam Hill have you boys been? I'll have to think of a suitable punishment. I'm really sorry that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are really going to get it now. Oh. By the way, I would be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. You've loaned your father a lot of money. May have been $100,000 or more. Well, I guess it really could have been less, but because of the loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finish last. That's the story of our life. Aye! I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. My husband is very soft-hearted. Oh, I'm so tired. Nag, nag, nag. Oh. I was much weaker than I thought. So you must now begin your adventure. See you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. To defeat Gaius, your own power must unite with the Earth's. The Earth will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points that you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of these locations is your sanctuary. One of them is near Winnet. It is called Giant Step. Go there first. Do you understand? All right. You are a very intelligent young man, and... oh, the pain. Everything is getting dark. Ah. Before I pass on, I want to give you something. It is the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from the 8 Your Sanctuary locations into this stone. It is an awesome item. By the way, I'm almost gone. But do you want to hear the story one more time? No. Good. It's already dawn outside. But it doesn't matter for me. I'm fading fast. I got the soundstone. And Buzz Buzz has died. I'm so excited to start this adventure. Next time on Let's Playmond with Ted Raymond.